Spotlight and Recap here on JLJ Media. I am JLJ Media. And we're here. I could not do this. I am. It's me. But I could not do this alone. I would not do this alone. I shan't do this alone. Tami Goveia and Amanda Russ. Hello, ladies.
Hi, guys.
They're here. Everybody come into the chat room. Come on in. The water's fine. Hit that like button while you're there too, folks. This show is one of my top shows of all time. So please, please, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube channel. Say hello. Let's do some say hello to you too. Let me move my screen back over here so I can do this properly. Perfect. So please like us. And also, our Instagram channel is now over 1,100 subscribers. So please, followers. So please continue to like us over there. Lots of activity. You guys are talking to us, and we're talking back, and we're posting things. And thank you for following us there. We're also on where are we? We're also on Twitter. _universe, and on Facebook, Universe. So you try us there. But I'm happy with the IG that we're doing really well. We're getting close to 1,200. So thanks you guys for doing that. Also, you'll thank me later if you're not done this already. I did post it on our page. There's a lot of talk about the guard. One of the guards that was playing on Bold and Beautiful with Liam. He posted the picture. His name is Devin Goda. He's hot, 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 hot. Go to dgoda85 on Instagram and you'll thank me later. You're welcome.
You know, we forgot to bring up on Y&R, Chelsea's guard in the park.
I was just thinking that, Tami. I was just
nice addition. Let's keep him, please.
Yes, he has some hot guards out there, folks.
Oh my God.
Hot guards.
Yes.
On General Hospital, they have a guard named Yuri who apparently was flirting with Monica. So that's all their thing. All these guards are in right now. So, but D Goda, so that's DGODA 85. You're welcome. Also, folks were liking my little video that's out there. Some people liked it today of me and Tami's in-person reunion. You can see the video on our channels and on JLJ Media and James Lott Jr. It's out there. Carolyn Topol, a friend of the show, was like, "I love you and Tami's reunion." She ran into my arms.
I know. It was so cute.
So it's we missed Amanda, we wish you were there. But
I
we were
know,
happy.
jealous.
Yeah, we were happy to meet in person after a year and a half or so together. So not being together.
Insane.
These reunions are crazy. They're crazy. It's just weird. But one day it's will be together at my garden, having drinks. You can see it on there. Also, it's Aaron D. Spears' birthday yesterday. He's a friend of the show, a friend of mine, supporter of us. We'll give him he has a big storyline. I know we'll talk about today, but congratulations to him for another year. He's literally one of the nicest people out there, and he always supports other artists. I just want to tell you guys that. And yes, so you guys, we'll give it a happy birthday thing there too. Also, check out my audio dramas. They're out right now. Fairview Heights and Manchester Avenue. They're out now. They're doing very well, actually. So go and check them out. Some nice little drama. They're all short. They're like 10 minutes under. We have some great voice actors. We have some really good stuff coming up in the shows. They're fun. They're about life and friendship and love. And so check those out on your streaming platforms, any audio streaming platform. And today we have Dish and Days at 3 on their channel, Dish and Days. 4 p.m., the 10th Floor General Hospital podcast, Matt and Kat, their mother and son. And actually, Matt is one of our new stars on Fairview Heights. He debuts this week. But they are going to be joining us, me, Lucretia Lyon, and Frank Moran, talking about General Hospital. We have lots to talk about, Britt and Jason, everything, all kind of things to talk about on there. And that's at 4 p.m. I may be drinking, who knows, by then. And we just finished the Y&R. So that's out now. I just put it out to everybody. It's audio, video, and it's out now. And thanks to everybody who who listens to the GH Mini Spotlight audio podcast. We just surpassed 40,000 downloads.
That's fantastic.
It's my most successful podcast of all time. So thank you so much. I mean, you guys watch us, and we get a lot of watchers, but the video, the audio portion, I'm overwhelmed. I almost cried when I saw it. Thank you very much for listening to our voices. And of course, there's Bone Beautiful Rewind, the show that I do. We rewind stuff back in the past, and that's on Fridays usually. So go ahead and check that out. That's audio only. I think that's all the church announcements, I think. Okay, let's get in here. We got to get. I'd love to want the show. We're going to dig in, but I'm confused, folks.
Yeah,
I have some confusion. overall, how do you do a big reveal and then not really show the fallout? Just switch gears completely, and then throughout the whole week, we don't really know what happened. We're hearing stuff, but we don't know. I'm just confused. It's like Zoe finds out what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Let me get this out there. So it all comes out at that wedding renewal that Carter and Quinn slept together. Quarter is now released to the wild. Eric is upset.
Got my watch, James, because you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Revenge time.
Revenge.
It's revenge time. For Brooke, it is revenge time.
Oh, well, shouldn't Paris be scared too?
Yeah.
Is she upset? Shouldn't Paris go hide for a minute too? Because I'm like, and I did write this down. Paris tells Zoe about Quarter before she leaves for Paris.
Yeah. Ding ding. I liked the reveal though.
Yeah, I loved it.
I liked the fact that Paris didn't really say anything. Brooke put it together in her brain. I thought that was good because I thought it was going to be the generic, because they'd led us to believe that with Brooke's ear against the door, she overhearing Quinn threatening Paris, you better keep quiet. But nothing came out in that conversation.
Right.
So it was kind of a, okay, this is good. I like the reveal.
I was so excited because Brooke gets revenge now, right? Oh, you want me to leave? No, bitch, no, I'm not leaving. Remember a certain picture frame? Remember a certain picture frame? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, we getting this out right now. I was like, yes, we are.
Brooke was so giddy with joy. Yeah. She was giddy. And Rich was like, what's going on here? Yeah, Brooke's like, you're not getting, Eric, that's why I was trying to tell you, Eric. I was trying to tell you. And Paris was sitting there, and they had, and Carter's just kind of standing back there, going, okay, this is happening. But it was Shauna. It was my girl, Denise Richards. In the corner, her facial expression was like, what's going on? I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, that's right, girl. She's like, yeah, this is happening. She's like, okay, it's happening. Mm-hmm.
And I liked Brooke's tone when she addressed Carter, because she knew Quinn was not going to fess up. And she said to Carter in a very soft tone, Carter, say something. You're a good man.
She was basically saying, I know she drug you into it. I know it's her fault. You just got caught up. It's okay. Just tell the truth, because I know you didn't do it. And I'm thinking,
it's not your fault. You didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah.
He did it all right over and over again.
She was very kind and gentle with him. And I was laughing. It's like, and I didn't expect that.
Like he's a victim. It's not your fault. It's okay. Step away from Quinn.
It's the vortex, Amanda. It's the vortex. Happens every time.
And there was one moment after Carter says it all and Quinn's shouting at him, shut up, just shut up. Yeah. And then, Quinn loses her mind. And then this whole time, Carter's in the center, right? Quinn's on one side, Eric's on the other side. There finally comes a moment where Carter slinks away. Did you see that?
It's on over.
You literally see Lawrence disappear off camera. He just slinks away. And I was laughing.
Exactly. You're like, bye.
I'm just gonna go over here now.
Yes.
My God.
It was a good reveal. We all knew it was gonna happen there, of course. We had a feeling there. But I feel like the fallout, we're not seeing it though. Not on screen. I mean, not enough of it. I mean, I want to see Eric and Carter get into it. I want to see Quinn go off on Brooke. I want to see her go off on Paris. We didn't see, or Wyatt. I mean, we didn't see much of that. I thought that's an interesting choice not to do that. To go back.
Yeah, they focused a lot. They focused a lot on the Liam Thomas storyline.
Steffi.
Oh yeah, that was a whole other.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But that was a whole other thing too. But It was like Brooke almost clapped. I know.
Yeah, she did. And I loved Eric's facial expression.
Oh yeah.
Because Quinn's like desperate, right? And she's begging him, and she's like, "But I promise." And he's like, "You promise, huh?" And his face, I was like, "Oh nope, you're getting kicked out."
Oh, he's done. I mean, he is done. His face was like, "Bitch, I gave you so." He said it. I defended you as family. I defended you. I mean, he listed everything, and he was like, you effed up, bitch, for the final time. That was his voice. That was his tone. He was done.
But didn't you kind of want him to rail on her for just like a minute?
Yeah.
Like he remained very stoic and very calm. I mean, he got a little emotional, but I wanted him to just lose his mind for a second and yell at her and make her cringe or something.
Yeah.
I wanted a little bit more, but he'll have that moment, I'm sure, where he falls apart. We just haven't seen it yet. But I wanted him to humiliate her just a little bit.
I know.
I did think that one part though was pretty like, whoa. When he kind of got close to her and he was like, because she said everybody needs to leave, and he's like, no, get out. Yeah, he's like, you're leaving, go get your stuff, get out. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I know.
And Brooke's just.
I know. Brooke's basically like, bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye-bye.
Exactly. She's like, bye, bitch. It's time to go. Time to go, bitch. Go back to where you came from. That's what Brooke was doing.
I feel like you come down with suitcases. Here's your suitcases.
Hey,
bye, girl. Bye.
He didn't even give her a time to pack. He just said, get out.
Yeah, well, you're done, bitch.
So then I'm thinking, where's she gonna go? Like,
Wyatt.
You don't care.
Wyatt.
Carter's.
Oh, and that was hysterical when they turned to Wyatt and Flo. Did you know about this? Did you know? I swear to God. Swear to God, we did not know about this. We are finding this out in real time. Yeah, swear to God.
Yeah.
Because they're confused too. They were confused too. You saw Wyatt's face like what? Like what? Everybody was kind of like Carter and Quinn. They were like, what? Everybody's face was kind of like, what?
Yeah, and I feel bad. I feel like Eric in the moment was like, "Oh, okay. So I'm the one who's the a-hole, right? I'm the one everyone's staring at. Right? That's when he looked at them like, "Did you know? Did you know?" And I'm like, "Oh, poor Eric. Poor Eric."
Yeah, it was something else.
But then, guess who was over there like all upset, crying. Her honey bear.
Yes, Donna.
So what, you guys?
They're leading towards that.
That's a clear indication.
I was so excited.
At the flashback the week before, she was talking to Katie the week before. They're picking it up.
So I had to actually Google why did Eric and Donna break up?
Stephanie.
What'd you find?
Because I had forgotten. There was that whole pool and Beth died and Donna said Stephanie needs to leave and Eric wouldn't get rid of Stephanie. And so it was Stephanie's fault. Yeah.
And
Donna was ready.
And Pam, Pam was a whack job.
Pam was really against them.
Yeah, she was crazy back then. Yeah. That's how her and the old famous scene of dumping her with honey and the bear cut. It's a whole thing. Yes. But they became friends on a weird way. So they kind of came together. But no, they showed the flashbacks. I was like, they're and her and Katie talking. I'm like, oh, they're going that direction now, finally.
Yep.
Okay.
They better not do that and then go in a different direction. Right? They can't.
They can. Shauna.
No.
Ew, I don't want him with Shauna.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. I don't want the show. I don't know. I'm just telling you. That's what they do. It's bold and beautiful. Hello. It's incestuous. Hello. That's what they do.
No, I am all for Eric and Donna. Let me tell
me
you.
too.
Yeah, me too.
Big time.
But I wish I saw more fallout. I just wish I saw more. I don't know what.
I think there will be.
Yeah, I think it's
We
coming.
just,
Well, you decide we'll go to the other storyline. I was like, okay, I don't need to
Yeah.
see all this all week. But just like the babies are so beautiful. Oh my, the baby.
But so that was the last time we saw Zoe then, right?
Yeah, no, Zoe's gone. Oh,
That's
Kiara
it.
Barnes is gone. July 6th is your last date.
That's it. That was a really
Like her
poignant
sister.
moment when she
Like her-
opens the office door and she looks back at Paris.
Yes.
And I was actually shocked when Paris said, "So we're good."
Yeah.
And Zoe said, "Absolutely." I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. They hug.
Yeah.
I thought when they hugged, Zoe'd have a knife and like stab Paris. But
Right?
Well, they're good. She's gone. So Kiara,
yeah. I love how they left that.
it's open. They
Yeah.
can recast it or whatever. So that's why she's off right now. But no, what we're talking about. Yeah, I saw her last day. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, where's it? Oh, Baby Sin. I go back to that. So yeah, that's basically we had to see Ridge dote over the baby. And then mention Thomas not being there.
Oh yeah, everybody's worried. Everybody's getting worried.
Yes, and Taylor on the phone.
Oh, and they named the baby.
Yeah.
Right?
It's very controversial. Yes, Hayes. There are folks who do not like it.
Why? That's Taylor's maiden name, right?
Yeah, well, it is, but I think her real, because her father was it Hamilton was his last. Like there was some I don't know, something going on there. People were like, we don't like Hayes. Like, folks complain about everything, I guess. I don't mind Hayes. I like when it's funny. There used to be a show called Sisters that came on Saturday nights in the 90s. And it was four sisters. They had male names. It was Freddie and Georgie and Teddy and Frankie or whatever. So not Georgie, was it Frankie? One of them, played by Susie Kurtz, had a daughter, and her name was Reed, which was their maiden name. And then Reed had a son or a daughter named it Halsey, which was her maiden name. So I love that.
Yeah. With Celia Ward.
I thought it was
Celia
cute.
Ward, yes.
I thought it was cute.
I love that show.
I thought it was kind of cute. I have no problem, Oh, so Zoe, so the chick is going to play on the new Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
They're all should be back. Won't last long. Oh my God, Shady Sunday. I'm not going to watch it. So I'm like, the original Fantasy Island was my show. I'm not going to watch this new one. So
I don't need a reboot.
Not a reboot. But yeah, so baby's here. Got a name. We're going to meet the parents soon. Apparently, that's going to happen.
Somebody in the chat room. Oh, did you see Steffi's reaction to Flo and Wyatt coming into the house? She's like,
yeah, she was.
But she wanted Tom. I mean, she was expecting Thomas to her. Yeah. I mean, but her reaction was hysterical. It's like,
Flo.
They were like, they were even like, is this a bad time?
Yeah, I know, like. Flo was part of that whole baby switch thing. So I see why Stephanie's kind of like, bitch, I'll need you here.
It would have been funny if she would have said, as long as you don't touch my baby, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Exactly right. As long as you don't touch my baby, we're okay. We're fine. Mm-hmm. But I mean, but
you know what?
But
I'm going on a campaign to redeem Flo.
Oh.
Okay, guys. I think she deserves another chance.
I'm not joining in the campaign. Am I endorsing
it? What?
I'm not endorsing it. I'm not joining the campaign.
What do you think, Tami?
I don't have an issue with Flo. She's just boring. I want if you're gonna have her on the canvas, give her a storyline. Like,
yeah,
she's just set decoration right now.
Yeah, she needs I want to get to know her more. Like, what's her deal? Who is Flo? Look at James.
Right, James? Who is Flo?
I would love to have her on the show.
I don't
to
give
get her perspective.
No, okay, let me get unshady for a second. No, the actress Katrina Bolden is totally welcome on the show anytime. So I mean that's we'll talk about her character. But let me get shady again. Her character, I give two shits about. I just don't care.
Forever? Like you've never liked her character? Ever?
I've never been into her. I've never been into her. I just the character has never excited me at all. To me, it was like, why did you just keep Ivy? Or why did you keep throwing? I mean, I don't know. There are other characters they could have kept to me that would have been just as better or well, or I don't know. The character making her a Logan, I just don't. I don't know. I was like, I just don't.
You didn't dig it when Sally tied her up to the radiator, and
that was fun. That part was fun. Other than that, I'm like, I'm meh about her. I shouldn't do anything for her. But she's welcome on the show, of course. We'll talk about your character.
Always.
It's because I think it's the way she got introduced. So you automatically don't like her. And then on top of it, now she's trying to like get redeemed, and the kidney thing didn't really work. So like we need to like get to know her. I need to know something else about her. You know, like she's Wyatt's high school girlfriend. That's like all we know about her. And Shauna's her mom, and she's from Vegas. Like
to George's point in the chat, I will never be team Flo and Wyatt. I am team Wyatt and Katie forevermore. Forevermore.
Me too.
So I just don't like them together.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what it is. Yeah, because Taylor's maiden name is Hamilton. So Hayes is the name of Taylor's ex-husband who abused Taylor.
Oh,
that's why it's controversial. That's why.
You're right. Her name is Hamilton.
The guy came out.
Hamilton
was his father.
I forgot about that. You're right.
That's weird.
Who let that one slip through?
That's really weird.
Yes. I don't know.
Okay. Now it makes sense why people don't like it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that Donna and Eric are going that direction. Hope and Katie, they kind of bonded for a minute, and then she started defending Bill.
She's not going to... I love them together, but I don't think it's going to happen with Wyatt because I don't think Katie would do that to Bill again. After her, like, you know... I just don't think she would.
No.
Look at you. I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry.
But we got because we weren't on the week before. We have to talk about it.
What?
Tami's face. Tami, what?
That water birth. What the F was that on my television? It was like so sexual, yet it wasn't. And there was like, you're in that water with all that stuff that she just, I mean, I understand what they were going for. I totally get it. I understand her trying to be, he's in there with her, and having the birthing experience together. All those moans and groan. I'm like, okay. I'm like, is this a birth or are we gonna make another baby? I don't know what's going on here. It was very interesting, folks. We all watched it on my daytime television. I watched it live one day. I was like, it's like 12:30. Like, what am I watching? I mean, it was like I kept hearing moaning from my TV. I'm like, okay, neighbors, I'm not watching a porn. I'm watching Old Beautiful.
Jesus, like,
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I was like, my day, like, I'm watching OnlyFans. I'm watching CBS daytime. It was the most oddest thing I've seen on television in a while. And I watched Twin Peaks. What do you guys think?
It was interesting.
It was very interesting. I felt like I was in sex education class.
Right.
Because I've never seen that. I've heard of that, giving birth in water and that sort of thing, but I've never seen it. So when she, typical giving birth, you're on your back and baby comes out, but her facing
sound effect.
Her facing him, I'm like, Oh, so okay. How's this gonna happen? Okay, is she on her knees? Like is she like what? I don't. Wow. Okay, and the water didn't get murky. I
No,
looked.
it didn't.
I said she looked.
I was
No,
like, okay,
no.
that water at this point should be like murky.
Hello. I watched one of my daughters come to life. It's not a pretty thing. Yes, it's beautiful in context. It's a
Totally.
miracle of life.
Totally.
Practically, it's not. It's all kind of stuff. And more than a baby comes out.
Okay, let me just say,
It's-
I did see this event on another show that I watched.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
reality show. Okay, and the lady, the lady was having her baby in the tub, but here's the huge difference. Okay, the dad was not in the tub with her.
Right.
Okay? And he wasn't like facing her in the tub and she's hanging on him and stuff. It wasn't like that. So I was like, what is happening? If I was her, I'd be like, please get off me.
Right. I know. I'm like, right.
I'm
like,
hurting. I am wet. I am hot. Get off me. Go get me a fan.
right. It was just one. I mean, Bold just keeps pushing the envelope, right? I mean, it was an odd sequence.
And then I thought, doesn't the water get cold? Like, aren't you cold at this point? Like you're giving birth and you're completely wet. Aren't you cold? I'd be cold.
Tammy's going down the rabbit hole now.
I am. And it's like, it just completely took me out of like, I was looking at all how could this be? But this doesn't mean like, I don't know. So.
I understand because that's what happened to me when I was trying to figure out how Justin got Thomas in the cage.
Just like, all 6'1" of
it blew my mind.
Atkinson or whatever, yeah.
He's strong. So you got him in there. Mm-hmm.
Justin's been working out.
Working out. He got in there. He got him in there. That's right. He got him in there.
But that little baby, you know, Bold has, because that was a real baby, right? Like they have those dolls that look super lifelike, but that newborn, like that was a newbie. Like kudos to casting because it's hard to find babies that young.
I wonder if that's her baby.
I thought that everybody knows.
But I don't think it'd be that young. I think it'd be a little bit, I don't know.
Oh, it's true. I don't know.
But every child that they have on Bold and Beautiful are superstars because even that newbie was looking at the camera like,
I'm here.
It's like, oh my God, this child is like knows his light already and where the camera is. Like, this is crazy.
It was cute. So is he a good guy? Finn, is he a good guy?
I don't know.
After fighting again?
Not a fight again. People are like scared to see what happens. I don't know because we don't really know anything about him. He's been on for a long time now, it seems like, but we don't really know much about him.
I hope that he's good because I really don't. I think Steffi deserves to have like a love of her life that's not Liam.
It's committed to her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Agreed.
I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling like now we'll get his story because the parents are coming, so we'll get his story. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna reserve judgment until I see more. I don't have a feeling either way. I don't feel like he's hiding it. I don't have any feeling either way. I don't. Bill's pissed at Justin, of course. Justin wants to run Spencer. Sorry, Thomas. Ridge and Justin. You never see them together since the last time you threw him out of a helicopter.
I forgot he was piloting the plane. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was him. They had a heated exchange.
Yeah, or it is like, I'm just reminding you why I don't trust you. You did throw me out of a plane. Okay, or out of a helicopter. You did throw me out of a helicopter. Okay.
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, let's just talk. I mean, when he said, get out of, you come into my office. Wyatt went, excuse me, I couldn't stop laughing when Wyatt jumped because Wyatt was actually behind the desk. And he was, you have the nerve coming to my office. And Wyatt's like, no, wait a minute. My office. And he didn't even do this. He was just like, whatever, Wyatt. What do you want? Like, basically, like, I was like, but Wyatt's still like, excuse me. And see, he made that mistake with Thomas's phone.
That shocked me when Hope was there and she called Thomas and the phone rang in the office. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that.
No. I know. I was like, what are you doing, Justin?
Yeah, this is unraveling faster than I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
The way it's turned, it's like every day again, my mouth is dropping. It's like they're just going full steam ahead.
Yeah.
Not wasting any time. We're not waiting 10 years to find out what's going on. They're just like, okay. And well, before I get to what happened next, Brooke had me laughing in the storyline. Brooke is so unbothered. She's like, maybe he went somewhere. Maybe he has a date. She just like, everybody calm down. Tom's the grown man. He's gonna be okay. And they're all worried around her.
So what?
Tami, when she said, he likes to just go hike. Maybe he just took a hike. I was like, oh my God.
Now in real life, Matthew, I guess he goes on hikes all the time. That was a little dig for him. But that was hilarious. She was like, well, it's be okay. Everybody's gonna be okay. And he will. And then Rich like, why do you go there? She's like, she don't care.
Well,
she didn't care.
Well, she made that little shady remark to Ridge, and she just kind of off the cuff says, well, do you think his mental state is a little shaky? Why do you have to go there, Brooke? Why do you have to? Every single time? Why do you have to go there?
Mm-hmm.
I know, and she looks all just like that, Tami. She looks around all innocent, like.
She was so unbothered. She did not care. She was glad Thomas was not there. Brooke was like, and everybody's all worried. Life goes on. She's like, life goes on. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, Brooke, you're too shady. I couldn't. So I laughed unintentionally. I literally LOL'd. So I was shocked that they had Hope follow Justin and see where Tom's like, that's crazy.
She was on Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
But folks, was that the slowest closing door on earth? I was like, she could have went back upstairs, got Lieutenant Baker at the police station, had lunch, came back downstairs, and we're still closing. It was like, I'm like, that's the slowest closing door on earth.
Because when it opens like whoosh.
Exactly. I know. I was like, what is going on?
But when it closes, it's like,
and she had to climb from underneath the stairwell. She was climbing out, doing her whatever, and trying to do flips or whatever, trying to get over there. And she had to get the door. I'm like, girl, the thing was slow. You took your time. You could just went upstairs, had a cigarette, whatever, come back down. I mean, it was like that's the slowest. I wrote down the slowest closing door on earth.
It was.
But she sees Thomas.
Oh, I loved it. It was like Super Hope to the rescue.
Super Hope.
It was cool that she was overhearing everything.
Yes.
Thomas saying, you need to get me out. Justin, this isn't right. This isn't fair for Liam. I know you hate Bill, but this is wrong. Get me out of this cage. And I was like, oh my God. She's hearing everything.
I thought Justin would come back and lock that cage with them. That's why I thought they were going. So bold, you surprised us. You didn't go that direction. And she found that crowbar apparently and got him out. And Justin was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He knows it's over now. He knows it's over now. Hope was Harriet the Spy this week. That's funny.
Well, while Liam is being wheeled off to the not so nice jail.
Oh, Liam's
that
scared.
Laughed too.
That boy is scared. He's like,
I had to laugh. I'm sorry I laughed at that one too. You gotta bust into a police station. You gotta let him go. You gotta let him. Lieutenant is like, who are these white people talking to me? What is going on here? What are you doing? That's not how this works.
No, James, remember on Days?
It's Tami.
No, with Sin. When, he's on death row, he's about to be electrocuted.
Yes.
And she storms in to save the day with the witness and prove his innocence.
It's so soapy.
Right?
Yeah.
Liam's not on death row. He's just being carted off. He's just getting put on a bus right now.
Right. You gotta let him go. Like, show him the proof. Show him the proof. Hello, you say proof. Well, then show what it is that. He's like looking like he looks so confused, like, what in the unnatural F is going on here?
What in the Sam Hill?
Sam Hill? What is Sam Hill's going on here? And it's just like, okay, people. I'm like, oh my goodness. I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing kind of. And Hope's like, yes, let him go now. Now. I'm like, no, that's how that works, girl. Sorry, that's how that works. You don't get let go like that.
Looking at them like, whoa, these rich people are
exactly. They're crazy. That is not because earlier Lieutenant Baker was taunting Liam a little bit, like,
oh yeah,
like, you should be doing your job, and doesn't it seem weird to him? No, it don't seem weird. That doesn't seem weird. You guys are all rich and just running around everywhere and having problems. That sounds weird to him. It didn't sound weird to me. Did you think that was kind of crazy? No, I don't think it's kind of crazy. And he said it. He goes, hello, he switched your test results and you hated him. But that's not crazy talk. Everybody's mentioning in a chat room online, this could be a continuity thing. They do a lot of shows a day, so folks, I'll try to give a little bit of leeway. But on Liam's wall of fame, drawings, pictures, none of Kelly. So he was in the montage. Kelly was in the montage. We was thinking about it, but on the wall, I'm pretty sure Kelly were on there. Everybody brought that up, so I just want to make sure I mentioned that. Everybody brought that up.
Didn't even notice.
I did think of that, but then I thought, well, maybe he just didn't have time to grab one from Steffi or something, right. Like
that's what I think. I was like, yeah, I didn't hate it, but I just thought everybody kept bringing it up, so I thought let me just mention it because everybody brought it up. It's just one of those. I think maybe it could just be a continuity thing. They just didn't. They do a lot of shows a day. I mean, right now they're on hiatus until for a while. They'll be back, but they do a lot of shows. Sometimes things get missed. Sometimes I think so. I try to give some leeway to that because it's hard to put on sometimes 8 shows a week. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, but yes, they should have a picture of So people, do you think that Thomas and Hope? I said no because she's in the Liam still.
Oh yeah.
She's still in the Liam. So,
look how long Matt's hair is.
It's gotten really long.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's very long.
Yeah, it looks so awesome.
Guys always have nice hair too.
Yeah.
Yes.
They always do.
Yeah, they do.
Because for the most part, he always wore it slicked back.
Yes.
So you can never really tell. So he needs to wear it all loosey-goosey now because it looks good that way.
I'm glad they answered the question that he was eating. And he was getting sandwiches and he had water.
But where's he going to the bathroom? That was always forefront of my head.
I know. I love that too.
It's like, fine, you want to lock me up, but where's the bathroom?
Yeah. A toilet, a bucket.
He's like, excuse me, hot guy. I need a bathroom. Hello.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of, I think we finally was eating food. So, but that's literally this week. This week was the last couple of weeks have been all of these 3 things. So now it'll be very interesting to see what happens this week. It'll be very interesting to see what happens because now at least it's out there. Justin now is kind of caught. So him and Carter both. Everybody's worried about these 2 characters. They both got caught. So what's going to happen? Everybody's afraid they're both going to leave the show. Both are claiming they're not leaving the show. So I feel like Bo can do anything. Bo does at this point, you should not count anybody out.
I want to see the scene between Eric and Carter. I want that scene more than anything.
Me too.
Yeah, because he didn't say, like when he said for Quinn to get out, he didn't kick Carter out yet. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like, okay, now you're next, or if we're just going to start, like it's going to be a new day they meet in the office or something. I don't, because Eric fired her from the company.
I know.
I forgot. You're right. Like
He's like, you're out.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, somebody came to see you guys.
Oh, let's see, baby. Is it Lorraine?
Lorraine.
Hi, baby. Oh, the baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Angel. Oh,
so delicious.
Upset because it's raining.
Yeah.
poor thing.
Hi.
Oh, wait, come on. That's actually our show for today, because that's all that really happened this week. So it came out the right time. I think we caught everything. We'll be back next week, of course, with another edition of the Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight. Amanda and your doggy. There you go.
You can find me on all the socials at the Bold and Beautiful Podcast.
New episode?
It'll be coming out this week, and also I'm working on my website. So as soon as I got that all up, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let's know. We'll share it. Hi, Amanda's puppy. And Tami Goveia, where can I find you?
So go to Instagram, Tami.Goveia, and Twitter and Facebook, Tami Goveia. That's where I live.
She is. Follow us on the Bold Beautiful Universe on Instagram. Like, we're almost to 1,200 followers. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. We're on Facebook, Bold Beautiful Universe, and we're almost to, I think, 1,700 followers on that too. So we post things on there. You post little things, so please follow us there. Bold_universe on the Twitter. It's kind of low. I can do better on there, but we'll try. But come follow us there too if you have a chance. Bold Beautiful Rewind is on Fridays. That's an audio only podcast. Go ahead and follow that on any streaming platform you have. You never know who's going to show up on there, past people. If you had a chance, also, I want to give a shout out to, I don't know who the company is, but you go on YouTube, they did, I tagged you guys in it online. They had an original foursome reunion, which I wish it was me.
I saw that. I haven't
watched
watched
it. Susan Flannery. You get to see
yes.
I tagged you in it, Amanda. And Kathy Kelly Lang and Eric and John McCook. It's good. It's the four of them, no host or anything, just them talking. I don't know how it came up, but I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this came like a week ago. It's amazing. You guys should. I've seen Susan again. It's been great. So you should check that out. Go on YouTube. You can check that out. It'd be great. And that's everything. We love you, and we're so glad you join us every week. We love you. Make this show one of our biggest shows in the network. Thanks for watching our crossover shows. You made those very big also. We'll do another one of those in the future, of course, still. Everyone, please take care of yourselves.